Hello everyone, what's up? Prince15 here with another video review. Today I'm reviewing LEGO Creator set number 10260, the Downtown Diner, part of the Modular Building series of sets. So before we take a look at this set, let's take a look at this great big old box. This is a big boy box. Starting off, when I was opening, this was a Christmas present. When I was opening it up, the tape for the wrapping paper got onto the box, so there's a little blemish on the box. Oh well, like that matters. So this is an expert level set. Here's some of the things a set can do. It of course is 25 centimeters long, or 10 inches, because you know the metric system, it's worthless. It doesn't, you know, there's no use for it whatsoever. It's also 14 inches tall, so let's just stick with that good old American system. So you know, here's the set in its entirety. It is from LEGO Creator. It is for ages 16 and plus. Usually I say that's just a suggestion, they have to put that on there, but I kind of agree with it this time, that you should probably be 16 to have this set or up. It's 10260, Downtown Diner, 2480 pieces, and it's a building toy in several different languages. Then when we flip it around onto the back, we see that there's more things you can do with this set. So, you know, here's 4 different levels, there's a little back area there, blah, 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 all this different stuff. Just a lot of different things you can do with this set. And, of course, you can connect it to other modular buildings, and you can make your very own great big Lego city just like that. That's pretty nifty. So, that's it for the box. Put it over there. Yeah, so here we are. A Lego Modular Building. I've known about these for a long time now. And it's only very recently I thought to myself, you know what? I would like to have a Lego city, because I've got all this Marvel stuff that's just kind of sitting there. And I was thinking to myself, you know what? It'd be kind of nice to have an area for my Lego Marvel figures to run around in, because most of my stuff is Star Wars related. So it's like, so I thought it'd be nice to have some Earth stuff. So, you know, that way it doesn't look weird if Iron Man is standing on, you know, like Tatooine. That would be weird. But if Iron Man's here, it makes sense. You know, you have Captain America and Iron Man going into this diner, having some shawarma. You know, it all makes sense. So here we have the first modular building that I have ever had. I selected the Downtown Diner as the first one. I just kind of was like, it's an old 50s diner. I kind of like the look at it, the look of it. Bleh. And so it comes with several features, as do all modular buildings, but also several minifigures. So starting off here with minifigures, we have Dareth from Ninjago, Masters of Spinjitzu. For some reason, I know that this is pretty much a generic head design and hair combo that's probably been around for a long while, but it's been used to very good effect in Ninjago. And it's created a character named Dareth on that show, and he's a fan favorite. I really enjoy him, so if I see this face and hair combo, I'm like, oh, it's Dareth. So Dareth here, I guess this is before he opened his dojo in Ninjago City. So basically my headcanon for this entire set is that this is a place in Ninjago City, and this is what Dareth did before he was a dojo master. He essentially, this is Dareth's backstory, the Lego set. That's my headcanon for it. So Dareth's got a guitar here. He's kind of a 50s style rock and roll band person. You could take off this head, replace the hands with regular human skin colored hands, and put Marty McFly's head on here, and then you'd have a pretty good Marty McFly 50s minifigure from the dance scene later in the first film, if you wanted to. That's a thing you could do. I don't have that, but I just thinking about this and like, you know what, that'd actually make a decent Marty McFly. So there's Dareth, and he does come with a pink convertible. Very nice 50s style car here. I really enjoyed the build of this, and you can fit several minifigures in it. One over here, potentially 2 in here, depending on how you sit them. It's probably going to be more. It's probably going to be easier just to sit 1 in the back instead of 2. But hey, it looks very nice. It does have opening doors, and of course, it rolls. So we'll go ahead and put Dareth right back where I put him. And then let's kind of, before we take a look at the inside of the set, let's kind of have a look at the exterior here. So the exterior here at our ground level, we have a sidewalk with a nice lamppost leading into the diner. So this is Tim's Diner. I think that it's a weird font, so I think that's a T. So, you know, you can open that up and then you can go inside. We'll explore the inside here in a minute. And then there's some stairs over here that lead up to the next level, but that's not it for the ground level. We'll go ahead and spin this around here. And then here we've got the back. So there's not really too much going on here in the back for ground level anyway. You've got a trash can over here and whatever that thing is. I mean, it's just a box and it's got some, I guess that's where the leftover produce is thrown out or something. I don't know. And then of course you've got an opening into the back of the kitchen for the diner. Very nice. I like that. So of course here from the front you can walk up these steps, and then you've got entrance to the boxing area, walk up the spiral steps, and then you've got a little entrance to the recording studio, and then you go all the way up to the top, and then you've got the roof. So, and then of course the entire thing is built on a sand-colored base plate. So if you are wondering how big this thing is, it's the sand-colored base plate is the exact same size as your typical green-colored base plate or the blue-colored base plate. So that's very nice. And of course here's some holes in here for you to plug it into another set, and then here's pins in this side so that way they would go in the holes of another modular building. So that's pretty much it for the exterior. I really like this exterior. I think this looks just fantastic. I mean, just the 50s style aesthetic. I just really enjoy that. I think that's really cool. You know, it's brick built word diner, so you know that that's a diner. And then just the style of the big open window where you can see in. That's just really cool. I'm sure if you really wanted to, you could probably mod this slightly and make sure that there's build in some lights in there so you can actually see things in there a little more clearly. I'm sure people have done that. I have no desire to do that, but I'm sure that's a thing you could do. So now that we've kind of taken a look at the outside, let's go ahead and take a look at the inside of this place. So the nice thing about these modular buildings is that as I kind of described them to my family, they're essentially big Lego doll houses in the sense that you can open them up and then there's stuff to do inside. And so we'll start off here with the roof. So here's the roof piece. It's got a nice skylight here. You can just put that down and lower it if you want to. I prefer to leave it up. I think that just looks really nice. And then of course you've got the thing in there for it to stay. This is where the ladder is on the back. You saw that a minute ago. And then if we look on the underside here, we have a light for the recording booth in the recording studio, which we will get to looking at right now. So let's go ahead and take this off. So here's the recording studio. We have a lady here. Oh, I forgot to show this off. Dareth does have a double-sided face, so we've kind of got a funky rock and roll face, and I guess he does actually belong in this area here. So we've got a recording studio, and we can just place him in there, like so. And then we've got this producer lady. None of the minifigures actually come with names attached to them. Like, you know, you get a Lego Star Wars box, it's like, oh, here's Luke Skywalker. You get a Marvel box, it's like, oh, here's Black Widow. You know, these characters don't have names. They're just minifigures, but you can just kind of tell what they're supposed to be. That this is obviously the music producer lady. And she, too, has a double-sided face. This one's a little angrier. So, she can be outside here on the terrace, or you can open up the door and put her in here. So it's very nicely decorated. I do like the decorations in here. Oops. This can move around a little bit if you want it to, since it's just on a plate like that. And then there's like you've got some cups of water over here. You've got an award. You've just got a general rock and roll thing over here. You've got the sound mixing area with the tapes. And then, of course, you can put Dareth in there. And then when you're all done with it, you can just put this back on. This will line up with those. And there we have the top level. So moving on, we'll just move that off to the side and grab maybe, come here, there we go, and we'll grab the boxing arena. Or the boxing room. This is a little training room. So as we can see, we've got some minifigures in here. Got a little, what they're called weights, but it's like, I guess it's a bodybuilding area. I don't know sports. I don't know what that's called. A very nicely designed water tank. I really enjoy that. There is a punching bag here, but the punching bag that actually moves around. I really enjoyed that. So here's our boxer. I don't believe, no, he does not have a double-sided face. I didn't think he did. But that's a really cool design. I like that. The boxing gloves are actually part of the arms. I don't think they come off. You can move them around like typical minifigure hands, but I don't think they really come off. So his head's kind of loose on there. So there's him. I just always put him by the punching bag. And then here we have, I guess, his trainer lady. Now she is double-sided. She's got kind of a scuff mark and some sweat there. So, yeah, she's working out hard, getting a little dirty. And if you wanted to, you could put them here in the ring and have them beat each other up. And then you've got some dumbbells over here which you can take out and have them lift. You know, get big, get strong. So there's that. There's a little air conditioning unit on the outside, very nicely designed. And then of course you've got this water, I think that's supposed to be a drainage spout thing going up along the side on the entire thing. And of course, like the other levels, you can very, very easily just pop them back on. Just like that. That's pretty cool and nifty. I really like that. So now, for the piece de resistance, the diner. I'm gonna pick up the camera and lift it for this. So here we have the diner area. You've got some nice seats. There's a jukebox over there. We've got the chef, or the cook. I guess he's more of a cook than a chef. He's got some bacon over there on the stove. You've got a little drink. Got a little drink area there. There's a coffee pot. He's got some utensils hung up there. He's got a pan and a, yeah, that's a pan, that's a pan. He's got a pan and a butcher knife. Let's go ahead and spin this around here. There's a gumball machine in there. There's some stools for you to put minifigures. So, and then it also comes with a camera, which you can just leave there in that seat, which I guess is a little waiting area. So, overall, really, really cool. I really like this. That just looks so great as a classic 50s diner. So now let's go ahead and retrieve those minifigures. We'll start here with the little car hop girl. Oops. She does in fact come with 2 of these skates. It's just that one of them decided to stay in there. So she's got a very nice hairpiece. No double-sided face. So she's just got the one expression, and so she can, if you manage to get the other roller skate from there and put it on her foot, she can roller skate around the room and serve patrons ice cream. So that's very, very nice. I like the little Lego. I dropped her. Oh boy! Don't cry over your spilled ice cream, kids. So I really enjoy this minifigure. That's nice. I'll just put her back on her roller skate. Oh, but now the ice cream's come out of her hand. Come on. There you go, lady. All right. And then last but not least, here we have the fry cook. He only has a one-sided face because, well, it would be weird if there's just a face sticking out there. But he, besides Dareth, obviously, just because of my connection to Ninjago, he may be my favorite minifigure. I just love the look of him. There's just little lines there to make him look like he's got a little bit of a tummy on him. You know, he's one of those kind of mild-mannered, nice fry cooks in the back of the kitchen, serving you up some food in the diner. So I like his little hat. He's got one of those little hats. So I think you can... Actually, no, I guess this has to go that way because it would look weird otherwise. So yeah, you've got a little fry cook there. Very nice minifigure. I really, really enjoy him. Let's see, where's that place he goes? There it is. And so when you're all done playing around in there, then of course you can pick this back up and line everything up, and it'll attach very easily. This will come off, but it's just a couple studs, so it's just easy to put back on the top there. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for the downtown diner. So large I can't actually fit it all into one shot. So I really enjoyed this thing, but you can get a little bit more out of this if you spend money on other stuff. So for instance, let me move the car aside a little bit. So for instance, you can connect it to other modular buildings. And here we've got the detective's office. And so now we've got a little street going on here. You know, you've got your car parked outside. And then if you want to add to this even more, we can move the car aside. And then you can purchase some road plates. Okay, that one's kind of weird because of the lamps in the way. It's not really in the shot anyway, I'll just move it. You can buy some of these LEGO road plates, and then there we've got a nice little city street. So that's pretty dang cool. I really like that. So you can have your own LEGO city here for, you know, just typical LEGO city stuff. You can, you know, bring in your LEGO Marvel things. So like, you could have the Hulk and the Hulkbuster duking it out up there, or on top of these buildings, you could have the Green Ninja Mech Dragon and all your Ninjago pals go and eat at the diner and listen to Dareth record some new music. You know, you could do a whole bunch of things with this. It's a LEGO city that, you know, with your imagination and the stuff at your disposal, you know, the possibilities are limitless. So that's just really, really cool. I really like that. I'm kind of wishing I'd done some of this stuff sooner, because when you have stuff put together with the buildings together and the streets, whoa, moving the camera around a little bit, sorry, and the streets, then everything just looks really, really cool. So that's pretty much it for the downtown diner. I really, really enjoy this set. I think this is really cool. I'm very impressed by these modular buildings. I've only got 2 of them right now, but I think I'll be getting some more in the future. These are just really, really cool. I would certainly recommend it. There's only one thing about them that's a downside, and that is the price point. Depending on which modular building you get, they're going to set you back, you know, like $150 at the very least. So they're pricey sets, but they're really kind of worth it, because this set is, I think this set is $150. If it's not that, then I'll flash a correct price up on the screen right now. If you're not seeing a number with a dollar sign next to it, then that means that $150 is the correct price. And if it's not, then you'll be seeing the correct number. But for that price, you get 2,480 pieces. That's a lot of pieces and it's a nice, great big building. So it's really worth the price, even though you kind of do go, whew, that is a nice chunk of change though. So if you're still in the, oh, I don't really have much money because I'm, you know, under 21 years old, but I want to be getting some of these, might I suggest waiting for the holidays and birthdays to come around, and then just go for quality over quantity. That's what I did this past Christmas. I just went, you know what? I don't really need anything, but I don't really need a whole bunch of stuff. But if I, you know, say went to one set of grandparents, hey, I'd like this modular building. Say to another set of grandparents, hey, I'd like this modular building. That's all I want this Christmas. Then you get 2 modular buildings. You put them together. There you go. you've got yourself the start of a nice little Lego city, and it's like, split it between the different family groups, and it's really not that expensive because, well, they're presents, so they're not expensive for you, but so that's one way to get a hold of them, or go out, get a job, make the money, buy them yourself. So that's another way to do it. In the future, that's probably what I'll be doing. But yeah, I would certainly recommend this set. It's really, really, really cool. So that'll pretty much be it for this review. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Remember to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those links are in the description below, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.